let's face it, I've got two guys that are pretty much freaking morons. Let me first start off with the son. The first son, Donald J. Trump Jr. Last week, he was at a rally in El Paso, Texas. So we're pretty much on that border here. The border of Texas and Mexico, with the state and the country. Now, I don't know about you, but he said something that, one, I could actually make light of, and one that I take very personally. Allow me to explain. According to Snopes, Donald Trump Jr. told the crowd, "Keep up that fight! Bring it to your schools! You don't have to be indoctrinated by these loser teachers that are trying to sell you socialism from birth." You don't have to be indoctrinated by these loser teachers. These loser teachers. Now here's where I get the two-fold here. I'm going to get the very lightly one out here because, let's face it, this tells me that Donald Trump Jr. never went to school. Never enlisted by Daddy Dearest Donald Trump. And Donald Trump has been in school. Albeit that one of his teachers at the business school said that Donald Trump was one of the worst students he ever taught. Probably getting all those F's, right? So, I mean, if Donald Trump flunked his classes, there's no way that Donald Trump Jr. is going to get enrolled in these. Now to the second point. This is a very personal one. Now, I would say very personal, but one, it goes with it goes with a family member of mine, and two, there's another person that I think of. So let me go back to the first one, and well, until 2016, we did not have a teacher in our family. I did not have a teacher in my family, I should say that much. But the summer of 2016, the late summer, so we're talking about August, I watched as one of my cousins married a kindergarten teacher on the rooftop in Madison, the state capital. She is right now she is still a kindergarten teacher down in Dane County. This also means she has to pay out of her paychecks for school supplies. Should a kid not have a pencil or paper on hand? I mean, she is the first step to kids accepting school, finding friends, being places where you feel comfortable. And I kind of feel like Donald Trump Jr. offended her. I haven't talked to her, but I'm pretty sure that she is pissed off at him. Alright? And I know you guys are going to come on and call me libtard because of this. I'm not saying this because I'm a liberal. I'm saying it because she is family, she is a teacher, and she is loved. The other person that I have in mind is Farron Cousins of the Ring of Fire. Kind of funny enough that I talk about one cousin and then there's a Cousins. But Farron Cousins is actually married to a substitute teacher down in Florida, down in Miami-Dade County. I think that's right. He could correct me on that one, but besides the point. Farron's wife has to go under orthoscopic surgery to repair ligament damage to her knee after she had fallen awkward. I don't know if it was fallen awkwardly, but her leg is damaged and she needs surgery in order to get it repaired. She also has to take money out of her bank account to pay for school supplies, and teachers are getting the least bit of rep. They're the lowest paid of these college graduates, so it kind of feels very unfair to these teachers that have to pay out of their own supplies because the students, their parents, are poor. They can't afford the school supplies that they have provided, and it's unfair. And it's really unfair when you have Donald Trump Jr. telling these teachers that they are losers and that they should not indoctrinate these children. Donald Trump Jr. has no brain. His father has no brain, has no backbone, has no gut. He is a coward that's inside a skin-laced shell. And his children are just as bad. Now that I got that away, there is another member of the Trump administration that needs to be talked about. And I don't know if you're familiar with Darla Shine. Now, if you don't know, you probably know about Bill Shine. So basically, I'm talking about Bill Shine's wife. Now, she came out with this unbelievable tweet that is kind of a two-parter, and I'll explain that two-parter in just a bit. But here's what she tweeted out. I had the measles, mumps, chickenpox as a child, and so did every kid I know. Sadly, my kids had MMR, so they will never have the lifelong natural immunity I have. Come breathe on me. And then she has this. Well, she said this before, which is, here we go. Measles outbreak on CNN. Fake. Hysteria. The entire baby boom population alive today has the measles as kids. Bring back our childhood diseases. They keep you healthy and fight cancer. Now, I don't know about you guys. She could be going on about, the anti-vaccinations that, a lot of plenty of these parents have gone on. And she claims to be, one of these, religious folk who think that, hey, you do not, look, I have my religious right, I do not want my kids vaccinated. How does that make sense? How does that make sense that I actually have, is to think that because I'm a Christian, I don't need to have my kids vaccinated. How does that even come, where does it even come from? Well, from what I've heard, there was a doctor who actually came up with this unreal report, if I want to say the report, or an essay, in which he applies that that giving these children vaccinations will give their children autism. Now, let me clarify something for you here. You probably don't know me that well, and I know you guys are going to come out and, bash me for talking so stupid. Before you even do that, let me keep this in mind. Until I was in high school, I was actually checked out by doctors in which I was determined to have autism. And this had nothing to do with vaccinations. To clarify, autism is a genetic brain abnormality. Alright, so I have this abnormality in my head, and this was before I was even vaccinated. This doctor, who I believe now has been permanently barred from medicine, came up with this idea that says, oh, you have these vaccines injected to you, you're not going to be as smart as people would think. Which turns out to be complete bullshit. Now, I'm fine, alright? I have this disease, I have this abnormality for life. And for those people who have autism, they have it for life too. There are certain stages of autism. Of course, mine doesn't seem so massive compared to others, which could affect their socialism. And I know Death Battle did cover this when they were doing Crash versus Spyro, but that's beside the point. And now you have Darla Shine says, look, bring back these childhood outbreaks, these diseases, because it'll make them stronger. No, it won't. I mean, there are some immunities that you develop when you have some of these diseases. There are even poisons, like, oof, I don't want to think of the rat poison, but some of these diseases, when you get hit, you have a very slim chance of actually living, and you could actually die. Well, these one-hit wonders, if I would put it that way. You get hit with that and you die. You don't come back. Alright? You get the disease. Okay, you should have been vaccinated. But no, it goes against my religious right. I don't want my kid to be vaccinated. You want this kid to live? I'm saying this is my religious right. If he dies, he dies. Alright? I don't want my kid vaccinated. All of a sudden he dies of a chronic disease that could have been easily prevented. Shows how much they know. For Darla Shine to actually come out and say that shows that she has no education in medicine. She does not know what aspirin is to aspiration. These are two people who I am angry about, mainly because of their dumbness, their arrogant, ignorant attitudes, their stupidity overall. Donald Trump Jr. never took an education class, and I can have the link of Farron's case with his wife at the end of this video very soon. Aside from that, if you're a teacher and you hear that and you're conservative, you might want to think about what he is saying. If you agree with what Donald Trump Jr. says, and you're a teacher, you gotta rethink. You gotta think back to you gotta rethink your career, pretty much. And for Darla Shine, there is a disease that not a lot of people, that when you're struck with it, it's there for life. It's there for a long time. And that disease is called stupidity.